Why won't you die? Ah! Oh God. What are you? Oh hey, how you doing? Welcome back to Abscission Part 2. I'm so excited. We're just gonna... Oh, can't swear out that early. We're just gonna, like, get into it, because I'm so excited for this game. I do want to... I picked up some rebar in the last episode, and I think I want to try and use that. I want to try and use it on this electrical box, but I don't know if it's going to do anything anymore because we've already spoken to the tattooist, so I'm not sure what it's going to do, but I want to try it. See what it does. Oh, so that just distracts this guy. I forget the voices. What the fuck happened here? So I guess that's just another way to distract him. Right, see? Multiple ways to do things. That's awesome. Love that. So we need to go to the mansion of the case that we worked years ago, Lascardo. We need to go to Lascardo Prosthetics because the tattooist said that that's where we'll find our answers. So that's where we're going to go. But first, I want to, now that I've spoken to the tattooist, I want to try and talk to everyone on the phone again. See what I can get. Alright. Nothing has changed. What have we got? Let's just have a break for a moment. We've got a book. Can we look at it? This copy is very old. A copy of Thomas Paine's Rights of Man. This copy was very old, easily 100 years at least. Okay, I can't pick it up or anything. Needle, inspect. There's a needle red with ink. There's something else. The way the leftover ink was beaded on the metal, it was rubbery, some strings. Yeah, so that's some of the goo or whatever that Serena was strung up by. House key Torrance's. So Mark Torrance's house key. Tattoo receipt. Hand delivered letter. I didn't want to open that letter again. Thinking about it made my head swim. Screwdriver. Names, phone numbers. If I want to look up the contact of Serena's, this is the best way. Okay. 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 Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Explore a little bit. There's a black cat. That's a good sign. Love that. What's the saying? Black cat'll fucking end your life? That's not it. It looked a little jumpy. I didn't want to scare it. A black cat was cleaning itself. Container door. Oh, there's a brown cat. Cat looked very content, despite the weather. Aww, you pet the little kitty. It's the cutest thing I've ever seen. So that's the cat from the credits. I think there's a cat under this bucket too. Oh, it's a bird. Alright, well. Bucket was empty. Oh, you don't want to pick it up? Pick it up, man! Come on, Will. Alright, let's check out this container. Container door was locked with a heavy-duty padlock. It was a heavy-duty padlock. Nice, good job, guys. Let's... Screwdriver? The lock was too strong to lever off with just a screwdriver. What about rebar? The lock was too strong to lever off even with the rebar. Damn, okay. Can I shoot it? I cannot. Alright, fair enough. It's either... There's some tracks here, so I reckon it's a... There's a car in there, or the container moves. And then you can go in the forest here. Which would make sense, because that fucking squid monster, so we saw him in the forest with Abigail. I'm very uneasy about all of this. Label. What does it say? The label had a company name. Oh, there you go. See, some stuff is obvious and you miss it, and because I'm so busy focusing on the tiny little intricate little details, like that yellow pixel there, so you just miss the obvious stuff a little bit, and that's a little annoying. The label had a company name, Stepford Storage Incorporated, a phone number and a unit registration number, unit 1765. Maybe I could use it to find out who hired the container. I needed to get to a phone. Okay. So this is where the old case was, right? And we can't go any further. Okay. Ooh, things are getting tense. It'd be really cool if there was like, in the black pixels, there was some like, not, oh, nice, just opened the gate. There was some not as dark pixels of something watching you, but you still, it's hard to see. That'd be cool. Alright, let's go to the phone. Okay, so maybe he just puts the number in. I'm really nervous. Ooh, okay, who do we call first? Maybe we can call Luna about the container being there. No. Alright. Oh, because we're not meant to be on the case anymore. Ugh, she doesn't think we're working. Alright, let's call the company first. Stepford Storage, better safe than sorry. How can I help you? My name's Detective Stanhope, APD. I need some information. I see. What kind of information? I need the name of one of your customers. He rented a unit, number 1765. I'm sorry, sir. We don't give out the names of our customers. Oh, it is a woman. I do apologize. Her saccharine tone. Saccharine? Saccharine. Saccharine. Sackhan. Her saccharine tone touched a nerve. I think there's been a misunderstanding. This isn't a request. He's fucking pissed. I think Liscato, going back to Liscato, has really set him off. The unit in question is currently on private property. Either you provide me with the name, or I will get a warrant for it, which may call into question the work practices of your drivers. Or we can avoid that. Oh, sorry, it's a woman. Well, maybe the woman sounds like that. You know what? She sounds like that. Okay, sir. I mean, detective. Let me see. 1765, was it? Yes, I've got it here. It's been rented by a Dan... It's been rented by a Dan Braintree. I just got goosebumps fucking everywhere. It's still going in my right arm. That's insane. What? Dan Braintree. I don't have a telephone number or address, sir. He pays by check. Since when? Around a year, I think. He's never late. Thank you. Officer Braintree. What the hell was his connection to all this? I could get his address easily enough, but what would I find there? Braintree's address added to Stanhope's map. I'm scared to go there now. Either he's a really good actor, or he's being framed. I really hope he's being framed because I actually kind of like him. Like, he's been the most helpful and he's given us the most stuff. And he's the most respectful person we've spoken to. He's given off good vibes so far, but maybe he's a really good actor. Whoa. I really hope he doesn't show up at my window or something. That'd be interesting. Can I put my whiskey in here? No. Let's, I wonder. Record. Dan Braintree. No result. Okay. That's good news, I guess. Or that's very, very, very bad news. One or the other. Let's check if he's still at Mark's apartment first. In case, okay, he's there. Oh. Officer Braintree. Detective Stanhope, good to see ya. We haven't been here long. Hogan coordinating the scene inside. No, sorry, what does that say? No entry until he's done, I'm afraid. I'll come back later. What have you done, Dan? Oh no, holy shit. What a way to start the episode. That's amazing. Nice place. Braintree's home was at the edge of the large woodland that also backed onto the Lascato site. He could probably walk there without ever hitting a road. Yeah, I think the container is a secret door because of those tracks, but it could also just have a vehicle inside it. Maybe it's got his cop car in there for some reason. I could see a large yard around the back. Has he got a family? Oh, I scared myself. Holy fuck. I hovered over these and I thought there was a flash of that red alternate world in the top left corner, but it was just the inventory. Whew. Forest. I'm really scared. I'm very uneasy about all of this. The door was securely locked and felt very sturdy. I wasn't getting in this way unless I had the key. Maybe it's under the rock. There was a key under the rock. I would have thought a cop would have known better. Maybe I gave Braintree too much credit. I'm really scared to go inside. A conspicuous looking rock. It sure was. That's why I clicked on it. Do we go inside first? Yes. Yes, we do. Shit, I am so scared to do this. Whoa. The room was very dark, with little sunlight making its way in through the windows. I looked around for a light switch. Oh, Christ, I'm scared. Nice place. The plant looked very healthy, with large overgrown leaves. It's green. Look, the good news is it's green and not red. So there's that. He's got an easy chair too. But has he got any of the books? I hope not. I didn't have time to scour through the bookcase for something to read. Braintree was clearly a reader. there were some interesting books here. A lot of speculative fiction and uncanny horror. I bet. Police jacket. There was nothing in the jacket pockets. It was Braintree's police jacket. It was still wet from the rain. Maybe he is here. Maybe I'm playing the game backwards and he's not meant to be. Oh Christ. I'm so uneasy! Oh shit. That's gonna be one of What's-Her-Face's paintings. There's a crowbar. Guys, there's a fucking crowbar. He is not good. I'm gonna get knocked out or something. Oh shit. I took the crowbar. I was sure it would be useful. Yeah. Well, I can break into the container now, hopefully. Tool rack. It was a tool rack holding some standard household tools. It clearly once held a saw too. Shit. Oh, this is dramatic music. Knickknacks. Various decorative items that were considered to not live up to their function any longer. How sad. Nothing I needed. Is that a mannequin? I don't like that. I hope that doesn't fucking move. Shelves. So it shows that there was nothing I needed. Covered in various seldom used household items. Junk. The accumulated detritus of years that seemed to always find itself a corner in every house. It's either detritus or detritus. It's probably detritus. I had no need to sift through everything in the attic. Well, I would appreciate if you could lift, unless that's just a window, but I really don't think it is. Oh, now he's going to be downstairs. God damn it. Is that it? No way that's it. Also, can you look at the cracked ceiling? Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, we can break into the container now. Let's go to the backyard first, because the forest is probably how we walk to the Lascato place. Oh shit. Back door? Is it going to be locked as well? Double locked. Okay, that's fishy. That didn't work. Okay. It would be red. Of course it's a red fucking door. Christ. Shed had a steel chimney. Very odd. It is odd for a shed, isn't it? The shed was relatively large, solidly built, and didn't have any windows. My shed doesn't have any windows. There was no way in except through that red door, which I'm very scared to touch, thank you very much. There's a padlock holding the door shut. With enough force, I could probably break the latch. Crowbar, obviously. Jesus. I managed to leave the lock open. You sure did. Oh, shit! Chains, furnace, pile of clothes. Oh, shit. A large fire axe. The blade looked keen. Probably recently sharpened. Oh, fuck. Stained mop. Still slightly wet. Can I have the axe? No, pick it up. It was tempting to take the axe, but I had nowhere to keep it, and I had my gun, if I got into any trouble. Okay. Bucket of filthy water, tinged brown. Well, actually, that's very, 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 very dark. No, I didn't want to take that. Yeah, fair enough. Sorry. 2 manacles hung from the wall by large chains. Hacksaw added to standout inventory. Okay. A huge steel furnace dominated the room. The tray was filled with ashes. Pile of clothes. Pile of clothes, a pile of discarded clothes, all sizes and colors. Went through a few pockets, but they were all empty. Okay. I get really uneasy when he just... What do I need a hacksaw for? I guess maybe the crowbar won't work on the padlock either, and I can hacksaw it instead. Can we go in the forest now? No. We'll go back in the house. Oh, I need to unlock it every time? Are you serious? Well, it's good that you're covering your tracks and locking the door behind you, but maybe we should turn the light switch off so he doesn't know we're here. That's a good idea. We're going to do that. Because that almost definitely will matter. I came up here because I wanted to try the crowbar on that, but that's not even coming up, so that won't work. Okay. Yeah, he'll be like, I didn't leave the light on, and then he'll come looking for us. Big brain, I know what I'm doing. I wonder if we talk to him after this, if something will change. Okay, we're going to turn the light switch off in here as well. Whew. Alright, glad I thought of that. So far, based on the manacles on the wall and the hacksaw and the bucket, it's not looking good, but this has to be a red herring. Surely this is a red herring, because I really don't want it to be Braintree. Even, like, helping Braintree. Although, he would have... He knows my address, he could have given me the letter, and he could have spoken to this tattoo guy, and then been all mysterious and pretending to be the tall man, because the tattoo guy said, he's waiting for you at Lascardo, and then we said who, and then he was like, go find out for yourself. I always like revisiting the places because it might come up with something. Okay, this is our apartment. We didn't actually have a proper look this playthrough. There's nothing I needed. Living in an apartment for 5 years, but it's probably hard to tell. I was too busy to unpack everything. Desk, I tended to organise most of my life in the same way I did my cases, but a far lower priority. Assorted criminology books, also has cheap thrillers, my guilty pleasure. Painting. Just a painting of a ruined castle from somewhere in the United Kingdom. I hadn't looked into its history, I just enjoyed the detail of the picture. Battered old TV, can we use it? The victim of the homicide has been named as Serena Challoner, a young artist who moved to Ashfield from New York around a year ago. Police are still trying to trace her next of kin. In other news, a recent survey of happiness has showed that Ashfield is one of the best places to live in the States. Well, I certainly agree, don't you, Bob? Alright, turn that off. My easy chair, blue velvet mahogany. Alright. scared to go back to Mark's apartment because Braintree's there. Can we talk to this chick again? So I think it's not super detailed in where new dialogue just appears out of nowhere. I think it still prompts you when there is new dialogue, which is nice. But I'm very on edge about these types of things, and I like to get everything and know everything. So that's all that is. Okay, fine. It's that black cat's fault. Can we grab the bucket now? I feel like we're gonna need it. Come on. Alright, what do we reckon? Saw. Padlock. There we go. I'm very scared. Oh, that's interesting. The prompt for the padlock's still there even after it's fallen off. Oh shit. Let's look at the map. It was a map of Massachusetts. All of Massachusetts. Several towns were marked, and Ashfield was marked in red. Beaker filled with red ink. It was a beaker of curiously vicious red liquid. The ink appeared exceedingly vicious. I decided not to touch it without any gloves. As I watched, the liquid seemed to shiver. Oh, fucking scared the shit out of me, you cat. No! Oh, shit. Fucking cat. It's okay, Will. I'm dreaming again. Perhaps. It was the ink. There's something in it. Some hallucinogen. They're using it in the tattoos. But why? What's the motive? I think you're close to the answer to that. I don't feel close to anything here. Close your eyes, Will. Close your eyes and I'll help you. But you're not Ben. You can't be. Why should I trust you? Do you have any other choice? Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is the tall man. But maybe the real demon is the squid guy that we saw with Abigail, and the tall man's trying to help. That's also possible. Doesn't look like it. Close your eyes, Will. Close your eyes. I opened my eyes. I was back from wherever I'd been. The rain was like ice on my skin. I shivered. And Ben, or whatever was pretending to be Ben, was still with me. You'll find your answers ahead. I doubt it. There's been nothing there since the fire. How can you be sure? I don't want to go back there. I know that, but it's the only way forwards. No, I want to look at... There was a file in there. Will? Yes. Trust your gut. I always do. Oh shit. As I reached the entrance to the dead building, I felt my hand burn where the ink had touched it, especially around the wound on my thumb. There was something there, inside. The itch was horrific. Is it gonna sprout out of his hand? Gross. I was aware of movement in my veins. I wanted to dig it out, cut into my flesh, and remove the invasive elements. And then, in a moment, the feeling was gone. It was fine. I was fine. Is he about to start feeling joyful? I was fine. I thought I would never return to this place. The building was an empty husk, a corpse that had been riddled with disease and then purged with fire. The last time I had been here, 8 years ago, a light inside had been the beacon leading us inwards. You see that, Will? Oh, fuck. Luna? Someone's inside. What? Why are we here again? Is this a flashback? I think it might be. Focus, Will. You know why we're here. Of course, Luna. Of course. The missing woman, Cassandra Burgess. Yeah, it's a flashback. Okay, time for some exposition. She'd been the pride of the town, an actress who had broken into Hollywood while keeping her feet firmly on the ground. She had even stayed in the same neighborhood, returning to her home life between films and sharing her wealth with the town through charitable acts and a warm smile for anyone who approached her. And then one day, after an appearance at the local movie theater, she just didn't return home. Shit. Disappearances were nothing new in Ashfield at that time. There had been several over the weeks and months before, men and women who had suddenly left their homes, jobs and families without any obvious reason, completely vanishing. We had done what we could to find them with the resources we had, and nationally there were far more crime-ridden burgs. But Cassandra brought the media spotlight down on us, and Ashfield became national news. The people needed answers. The fuck is that? It was luck that had led us to Lascado Prosthetics, a disguised factory around... Oh, sorry. A disused factory around 7 miles from Ashfield. That's Lascado? It had been abandoned 10 years earlier with the liquidation of the company and had been adopted by the homeless, at least those that didn't mind the trek through the woods. A hobo by the name of Horace Lane had stomped into the precinct one morning, yelling about a bunch of ghouls that had moved in, chattering spooky mumbo-jumbo. When questioned, he had been able to describe a woman. Lascado Prosthetics, Wednesday, October 4th, 1986. Okay, so this is 13 years earlier. .5:42 p.m. Holy shit, there's like an actual full-on flashback. I did not expect this coming. Look at Will in his grey suit. That's awesome. Luna looked calm. Let's try and young his voice up. Luna looked calm as always. She was still green, but I could tell she was going to be a good detective. So I wonder who's in charge of who? Luna? Yeah. This place has seen better days. Records say it was abandoned following some bad investments. I'm not really sure of the details. That was in '76. Sorry. No guards for the property? Who owns the deeds? No idea. I think it's just been forgotten about. Not easy to find either. Not easy to find either. All the way out here in the woods. I've lived in Ashfield my whole life and never even knew it was here. Remind me why we're here again? To find Cassandra Burgess, of course. Are you okay? Yes, I just... this all seems familiar. You've been out here before? No, I mean, I don't know. You think we're missing something? Want me to call for backup? Not yet, it's just... there's something very wrong here. What's your take on this? Well, this place is certainly a good place to hide if you didn't want to be found. But we have no evidence that Cassandra wanted to get away from anything. It doesn't add up. People don't always ask for help when they need it. It would be a lot easier if they did. And a lot less human. Damn. Stanhope had a heart. You getting used to my driving yet? It's a speed limit, Will, not a suggestion. We got here safe, didn't we? Every journey is fine until the one that isn't. You watch the door. Make sure no one goes in or out until I'm done. You got it. Okay. There's a painting. Oh, excuse me. There's a painting missing. Let's talk to the sitting man. Sir? Yes, young man. Who are you?
An important question, but not one with a simple answer.
I'm sorry.
Who I am is changing from moment to moment. By the time I answer, I will be lying, so I will choose not to say.
I hate this guy. Are you a priest?
In a past life, yes. My old clothes are no more important than leaves to a tree, gone in the autumn.
Enough of the poetry. I am here on police business. I just want a name.
I sympathize, but it is no longer mine to give. It left long ago. I am waiting for a new one.
I flashed Luna a look, and she rolled her eyes in return. I made a mental note to check his description when I got back to the station. Perhaps he was another missing person. Why are you here? This is private property.
I'm here to learn.
You're trespassing, sir.
Property? Is that all you care about? There is so much to learn. Are you a scholar, young man?
I'm a detective.
That's your job, but not who you are. Anyone who is open to learn is a scholar. Surely you are open to learning?
The man was clearly inebriated, or losing grip of his faculties. I read that right. Perhaps I needed to play his game if I was going to get anything of worth. Yes, very much so, if you don't mind me asking. What are you learning by being here? This lobby is hardly a library.
There are many ways to learn. We have a distressingly narrow lens through which to view the world. You could try to surround yourself with all the knowledge in the world, but if you can't take it in, what is the point? I am here, at the doorway, to contemplate. This is a place to focus, to prepare, before I move further inwards. I need to be sure that I can understand. Well, as sure as I can be.
Show picture. Have you seen this girl?
The man looked at...
Sorry, I just did the man's voice. The man looked at the Polaroid and smiled, and a smile creased his face.
Oh, yes. I envy her. She lies deeper within. Follow the stairs down towards the church.
Church? What do you mean? This is a factory.
This was a field before it was a factory. Things change, young man, and often for the better. This place has been repurposed, as have the people within it.
I don't like where this is going at all. I mean, obviously the place is going to catch on fire, but you know what I mean. Don't go anywhere, I may have more questions.
I will remain as long as is needed. Have no doubt about that, detective.
I would probably cut my hands on the glass if I tried to move it. It was a display mannequin. I just had a thought. It was a display mannequin with some of Lascato's prosthetic limbs attached. The glass had been broken in many places, but the mannequin still stood, a fine advertisement for their products. Fire barrel. Didn't want to burn my... Yeah. A fire in a steel barrel was warming the foyer and giving out a warm orange glow. I'm a little scared. The heat from the candles was overwhelming. The corridor stank of stale blood. 3 people were there, in various states of delirium. The door at the end of the corridor was tethered with a strange pulsing substance. My eyes were drawn to the woman in orange, the sheet over her head, and the blood. She had to be my priority. Ma'am? Ma'am? Her breathing was heavy. The sheet fluttered as she finally spoke.
I am the daughter.
You're injured. I'll get an ambulance here as soon as possible.
I thought I would see more.
What do you mean?
Without...
Holy fuck.
Without my eyes.
You've hurt your eyes?
Taken them out with a beautiful silver knife.
Please sit down and rest until I can get help.
I need them back. I need eyes again, perfect eyes. That will work surely.
She didn't pay any attention to what I was saying, instead working through some internal narrative. Whatever mania had gripped these poor souls was going to be difficult to break down. That's really cool, and also really horrifying. Well-dressed man, frantic-looking man, bleeding woman. Let's see what else. Anything else? Nice, good sound design. Curious Roots. So you're telling me it is 13 years, but that is the red sludge leaf shit. It's right there. It's right there. And he doesn't remember it. Like, sure, so... weird. It's just weird that he doesn't remember. I think he should remember. Sir? The man nods in greeting. I'm Detective Stanhope. What's your name, sir? Ooh, this guy looks cool. Nice sideburns. You can refer to me by my title. I am the Duke. I need your name. You insult me. I have no other name. You would do well to know your place. Excuse me? The others are the same, scrabbling around as they seek the answer. They think themselves my equal, but they are wrong. They all think they know the right way, but that secret is mine. There is only one way to ascend. You must be worthy of it. Noble. I just need the right regalia? I don't know what that is. What are you doing here? I'm waiting for the door to recognize me as the one who is worthy of ascending. Sir, this place isn't safe. You need to leave. You talk as if you know this place, but I have never seen you before. Are you trying to trick me into giving up so you can usurp my place? You must think me a simpleton. I am so close. I just need something else, a badge of office to show my true majesty. Do you know the rest of these people? Who are they? The lost, the found, the blessed. They are also fools to think that they will gain entry to the inner church before me. Their names, as if I would bother to learn them. Of course not. Stay here, I'll be back. Don't assume you can order me around. I'll be where I choose to be. Okay, that guy's fucking insane. Equipment storage, that's the door he's trying to get into. Soaking carpet. I can't do anything with it. Okay. She must be a prisoner. Reach for the sheet. Oh, fuck me. What's your name?
I am the daughter.
Oh, that's different. He said, what do you mean? Whose daughter? This question made her pause.
I am hers. I am blessed. I just need to be able to see her.
What are you doing here?
I am waiting.
For what?
Blessing. Grace. The right moment, the right body, the right way. I will know. I'm sure I will know. Then the leaves and the roots will let me in.
How can I help you?
You wish to help me? You are kinder than the others.
I'm just concerned.
Bring me eyes. Perfect eyes. I'll be back, rest if you can. Goodbye.
I don't want to reach for the sheet until I've done everything, because I feel like she'll jump scare me or something. Frantic looking man.
Or this? Could it... no. I will find it. I will. Sir, are you alright? The man didn't look up. He seemed intent on the words he had scrawled around himself. Oh, alright? No, I don't think I am. I'm a fool. The honor should be mine, I'm sure. I have the knowledge, and that is the key, surely. The rest is just pageantry. Understanding, that is the key. Or at least it should be. Oh dear, what am I missing?
What are you doing here?
I am looking for the way.
Past that. Growth?
A crude name for the roots of her tree. But then, I suppose you know no better.
Then teach me. Did I skip a bit? I'm a bit confused. Then teach me. You seem to be slightly more aware than the others. Tell me, what is behind that door?
The truth is, I don't know. I want to find out, though. Don't you?
No, I didn't skip a bit. Okay.
You should leave. This place is dangerous. There is no prize without risk, my friend. No, I'm quite content here. Well, relatively. When I get inside...
I think that was...
When I get inside...
No, I'd put a question mark on the end. What's beyond that door?
Something wondrous, of that I'm sure.
You don't know?
It's not as simple as knowing. I feel it. I am connected to it. What lies beyond that door will complete my soul. I just need a little more time to find my way in.
I'll be seeing you.
Yes.
Curious roots.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
Whoa! Ew.
I had no idea where to begin to describe it.
Is it gonna jump scare me? What have I got? Nothing. How do I go back? Oh, leave. Oh, there we go. Whew. Just a bit scared there. I thought I broke the game. I really want to take her thing off, but I'm very, very scared of what I'm going to see. Janitor's closet. Okay. Cleaning spray. Paper towels. Descaler. Disinfectant. Detergent. A roll of paper, blue paper towels. I didn't need that. 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 Air freshener? I didn't need that. Rust remover. Rust remover added to standard inventory. Okay, took the rust remover. Toilet paper? Didn't need that. Screwdriver. Stanhope and his trusty screwdriver, as always. I wonder if that's the same screwdriver that he has in his office. That'd be cool. Powder cleaners. I didn't need that. Okay. That's all? It looks like everything. Yep. Oh, maybe his journal's different. October 14th, 1986. Horace Lane gave us a lead on Cassandra Burgess, Lascardo Prosthetics. Probably nothing, but worth checking out. Remember, bread, milk, wine, something red. He's still married. That's so sad. Maybe it's his anniversary today. Maybe that's what happened. And he's like, his anniversary is now tarnished, so he'd stop celebrating it. I think this guy's trying to get into this door, and this guy's trying to get into that door, which is equipment storage. Maybe he's going to yell at me for going in. The lock had rusted over due to the water running down from the ceiling. I needed to work out a way to get it open. Ooh. Can I look at the Polaroid? Okay, I guess I can't look at it. Anyway, rust remover on the door. That did the trick. Nice. Blood. Let's look at this first.
It was a display case fronted with frosted glass, filled with what looked like hip joints and molds.
It was already open. Yeah, thanks, mate.
A black rubber mold, probably for casting ball joints.
And he took it. Okay, why not? No worries. Alright, okay. Cabinet. Cabinet was locked, it was pretty strong. Let's try the screwdriver. On the cabinet.
The lock was too strong to break. I needed to find the key.
Okay, fair enough. Alright. I thought that guy'd be a little pissed off that we got in there, but he's not, so that's fine. This just says door, which I'm a little scared of. Or maybe that's the way back. Oh no, that's the way back. This just says door. Oh, Jesus Christ.
There were more people within this room. The nearest to me was a man, but from the pallor of the skin, it was obvious that he was dead. Whoever was responsible for this needed to pay. I saw Cassandra Burgess at the far end of the room. From the way she was swaying, it seemed she was in the same thrall as the others.
Holy fucking shit. Jesus Christ. He's bleeding from his head? Alright, I'm gonna take this lady's thing off first.
Ah, no! No, it is too early! The scream was pure terror. I had no wish to add to the woman's pain.
Okay. Fair enough. Maybe I can take a mold of this stuff? Couldn't believe what I was seeing. Yeah. Mold. No. Screwdriver. Peel some off. No. Okay. No worries then. I can't look through the trash or anything. I'm curious why this is clickable, but it's not. That's interesting. Anyway, let's go into this fucked up room. Jesus Christ. Sack of clay. I snapped off a lump of hard clay. Clay statues? I didn't need to take them. Okay, look at them though. They were crude statues of odd humanoid forms, most with a large number of limbs. So the tall men, or the tall man. There was no pulse, and his skin was cold to the touch. He'd been dead at least a day. Whoever he had once been, he was now dead, a victim of whatever malevolence was at work in this place. Ascend. Mural. The woman had painted a strange image on the wall in a mixture of paint and blood. That's his blood? I had no idea how they would react if I smeared the mural. Let's not find out. Let's see here. Whoops. I keep scaring myself with the inventory. Let's talk to injured man first.
Sir. Are you in pain? The man couldn't focus on me. Who did this to you? There wasn't even the slightest hint of understanding in his eyes. I'll get you some help.
Okay. What about the lady? What do you want?
I'm here on police business.
And why would I care?
You should. There's a dead man in this room. Did you have anything to do with this?
Leave me alone, I'm working.
I was tempted to cuff her, but there was no need to escalate an already difficult situation. I remained calm. What are you painting?
I'm too busy to explain. In any case, you wouldn't understand.
Try me.
I am both honoring her and asking her a question.
Who?
Another stupid question. Leave me be.
Are you painting with this man's blood?
We all have our role. His is the inkwell.
He looks seriously injured.
Perhaps, but it was he who chose his place. And can't you see he's happy?
I looked over at the man who was grinning from ear to ear. Stay here. I need to secure the site.
Move on, little man.
He doesn't look like he's grinning. Oh boy. Miss? Cassandra Burgess? My name is Detective Stanhope.
The police? He said you would come?
Oh, fuck. Who did?
The guide.
Cassandra.
You have me confused with someone else. I am the nurse.
She was staring at me, unblinking. What are you doing here?
We are waiting for clarity. We each have our own path, a story that we need to recognize in order to move further within. My duty is to care for the others, to sacrifice myself for their welfare. When I am truly selfless, I will be allowed to ascend.
She was clearly delusional, especially considering the state of the man on the floor. Do you remember how you got here?
I was brought here by the guide. We all were. He helped us to shed our former selves, relieved us of the objects that tied us to our old lives, and allowed us to be reborn.
I needed to remind her of who she was. Perhaps if I found something from her past. Who are the others?
They are my companions on this journey. The artist, the sculptor, and the inkwell.
That's his blood, not ink. And that other poor man is dead. Can't you see? This is savage. She begins to hum to herself. Was it my imagination, or was there a tear forming at the corner of her eye? We need to get you out of here.
Why?
You've been missing for 2 weeks, miss. Your family are worried sick. She sways.
I don't know who you mean. This is my family.
I needed to remind her of who she was. Perhaps if I found something from her past. Stay here, I'll be back.
I will remain here until I am allowed to move further within.
The door was locked, but the lock itself looked flimsy. A bit of leverage was likely to be enough to break it. Screwdriver! Oh. The inventory didn't open for a minute there. Hang on. I need to move out of the way of the drawer before I can click on it. Drawer. That did the trick. Open drawer. There are a few old documents. That was very... whatever accent that was, I didn't mean to do it. There are a few old documents and a key. I decided to take it just in case. Key to the cabinet. Yeah, oh, locker key. Yeah, it's definitely for the cabinet, surely.
Let's try it on the cabinet. Which was in here, I think. Yeah. Lock a key on the cabinet. Nice. I unlocked it. What do we got? Satchel, keys, box, wallets, shoes, sack, red handbag, duffel bag, large box.
The wallets were still filled with cards and cash, but there was nothing I needed right now.
There's a pile of wallets all emptied of their contents. How many people have been pulled to this place? There were some old shoes neatly sorted. I had no need for more shoes. There were a few odds and ends in here, nothing special. It was filled with watches, I didn't need any. A red handbag, monogrammed with CB. Is that her name? What's her name? Cassandra Burgess. That is her. Okay. Take that. Took the handbag, there were some items inside. So if I now look at the handbag, inside, along with the purse, there was a photograph of a small child. Shit, yes. Oh, fuck. Is she gonna kill herself? It's filled with clothing, nothing I needed. Satchel. A satchel holding a lot of historical documents. Nothing useful. Keys. Various house and car keys. I had no need for keys. Large box. Box of receipts and driver's licenses. Full of documents, nothing interesting. Duffel bag. Duffel bag filled with old clothing. Full of clothes, nothing I needed. I wonder, can I mold a lump of clay? Clay was too hard, I needed to wet it. So maybe I can. Nice! I soaked the clay in the water. Epic. I'm so good. Lump of soft clay. Round mold. Use the mold to form 2 perfect balls of clay. Okay. Oh! Eyeballs. Perfect. Perfect eyes. Nice.
They're perfect. I'm perfect.
What will you do now?
I don't... I'll wait. Yes. Here, you can have this.
Nice. She gave me a silver knife with a beautiful pattern on the hilt. Silver knife added to standard inventory. I guess I can cut through the roots with it? That'd be pretty cool. Was there something else that needed... Oh, it was the cabinet, but I got the key for that, so that's okay. Oh boy, I'm not ready for this. Okay. Photo of the boy to Serene. I found this. By any chance, do you recognize this kid?
It's... Bobby? I'm struggling to think. Is that guy dead?
I'm afraid so. Don't worry. Backup is on the way. My name is Detective Stanhope. Do you know who you are? Tell me your name.
It's Cassandra Burgess.
Good. I need you to come with me right now.
I don't know if I can. I feel so weak. I'm barely standing.
We've got paramedics on the way. You can stay here if you need to. What do you remember?
Not much. I think I was dreaming.
Do you remember how you got here?
I don't know. Everything feels too slow. I can't see straight. My son, where is he?
Don't worry. He's waiting for you at home. We'll wait together.
Wait, there's more.
More?
Like them, the others. They're further in, beyond the door.
I think they're in danger. From what? A man, I think. He was so tall.
Did he hurt you?
I can't remember. Oh God, what am I doing here?
We'll get through this. I'll get the others out, I promise. Do you know a way in past the growth?
I don't know. I felt so sure that helping others was the way, but how could that work? The others, they all had different ideas. Maybe they have secrets. Maybe they have the secrets. The historian, the man who writes on the walls, he seemed to know the most.
I'll see what I can find out. I'll be back.
Please be careful.
Damn.
The man who writes on the walls, that's this guy. I need to know how to get past the door. How can I do that? You expect me to tell you? There are lives at stake. Look at the poor woman, the blood. There may be more inside, but there is a dead man in the other room. Time is running out. Have some fucking humanity. Sorry, that's too important to not do his voice.
Have some fucking humanity.
Alright. You need to find the right symbol, the right shape. That's what the artist is trying to find, and the sculptor was trying to find.
Go on.
The thing is, I think they're being too complex. The power within is old, very old. And the greatest powers have the simplest symbols. They need to be instantly recognizable, like a diamond.
So what's the symbol?
I don't know. I've tried many. You are free to try as well. It needs to be the oldest symbol, but I have tried circles, crosses. What could be older? As if I don't know. As the historian, who would?
I'll find someone. Where do I put the symbol?
Now that I am sure, it must be drawn on the root, somehow. Try to get some of the artist's paint. That's the best way. And if you find a way in, please.
His smile was wide, showing yellow teeth.
Take me with you.
I'll be seeing you.
Yes. Okay, so I need to figure out what shape to use. Which is like, obviously it's a diamond, but Stanhope needs to figure that out. Sir? Can I have those flowers? Why do I need them?
Can I have those flowers?
My bouquet? Perhaps. Bring me a weapon, something regal. Then we will trade. Now, be gone! Watch yourself. I have to give him a weapon? That's not very police safe. Why do I want... So I guess I can mold it? Is that what I'm trying to do? She might know what shape I need. What do you want?
I need some of your paint.
Go away.
It's important. Lives are at stake.
Art is at stake.
There must be something I can give you for some paint.
I have something. As close as I am to her, I am starved of nature down here. Bring me nature and I will give you a paint.
What do you mean?
Work it out, detective. Okay, that's what the plants are for. So then, how do I figure out what shape I need? From the injured man? I guess it would be from the sculptor. Maybe I can look at the statues. Crude statues, large number of limbs. Maybe... No, alright, let's get the flowers first. Get the flowers, then we'll get the paint. So we need to give this guy the knife, I think. Pretty sure. Intricate silver knife, yeah. So you get the knife.
I have a silver weapon for you, if you'll trade me the flowers. A fine trade.
Dried flowers out of standard inventory. Okay, well now we've just given that fucking crazy dude a knife, so that's awesome. Maybe Eyeball Lady knows what the shape is. Give the flowers to the artist.
I have some roses for you.
Ah, beautiful. A deal's a deal. Here, take my brush.
Paintbrush added to standard inventory. Let's try and talk to Eye Lady. Maybe she knows. She seems relatively content for now. I decided not to bother her again until paramedics arrived. Do I need to, like, I know it's a diamond. Can I just do it? Didn't know what to paint on the nauseating growth, and I didn't want to get this wrong. Okay. Oh, maybe the dude in the lobby knows. Oh yeah, he's the historian. That's who I need to talk to.
Luna, we need to get back to the car and call for backup and paramedics. I don't know what's going on here yet, but we have injuries. Let's go.
Did they do it? I'm confused. I think they did it.
Luna?
I think they did it. Okay. Talk to the sitting man.
Sir?
Yes, young man.
As a scholar, what would you say is the oldest symbol known to humanity?
Now, that is certainly an interesting question. I suppose what you would define a symbol as. The Egyptian Ankh is around 3,000 years old, but that is by no means the oldest. There were cuneiform tablets in Uruk, the first known written language, and that was 5,000 years ago. The Mesopotamians represented a deity called Anzu with a two-headed eagle, and that was 6,000 years ago. There are other examples going back to cross-hatching as far back as 120,000 years ago, but could these be considered symbols or marks? No, to my eyes, the earliest symbol, the earliest true indication of humanity, is the handprint.
A handprint? Could it really be that simple?
Interesting. I thought it was going to be a diamond, so there you go. This is cool, this flashback sequence. I wasn't expecting anything like that. Oh, I need to use it on myself first, I think. Paintbrush will stand hope. No? Click on the door, you silly thing. I slathered my palm with paint and pressed it onto the fleshy mass. It felt both spongy and firm, rippling with abhorrent, impossible life. Whoa. To the factory floor. Oh shit.
More blood. Something was ahead.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
A red pulsing plant was sprouting out of a dead body. I heard laughter ahead. I knew I should have turned back, but yet...
Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck. She was still alive. It's getting bigger. So many dead. So you're telling me he saw Serena Challener's body exactly like this, and he didn't see the similarities? And Luna asked him, and she was like, you can't see the similarities? And he was like, well, yeah, they're similar, but that doesn't mean that... Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding? This is fucked up. Although these are more... I guess Serena was a recent death. These guys must have been here for weeks, because they're like full-on plant sprouting.
So many dead. And in the dark, a huge shape loomed.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
Freeze! I said, hold it, I'll shoot. What the fuck? Stop!
He caused the fire. Oh, shit.
Somehow I was alive. The fire spread quickly. And then, through the smoke, I saw it, following me.
It's a chase? Do I have to run? What the fuck?
Why won't you die? Ah! Oh God. Stanhope, listen to my voice. What?
Listen to me, you need to step back from the edge. Oh shit! It's Braintree.
Braintree?
You're lost in a memory, you need to snap out of it.
Where am I?
You're in the ruins of the factory. You need to let me help you. It shouldn't be this fast.
Fast?
There's something inside you.
I can see it. It's here.
What if he's the son of What's-Her-Face?
What are you? Oh, yuck!
Stanhope! He's gonna fall. Oh shit! Damn. Uh-oh. That's not how he described it last time.
The landscape was warm and cloying and mercifully quiet.
Going back to his adult voice now.
After the barrage that my senses had taken, it was almost a relief. I took a moment to catch my breath.
What was that? Did you see that? There were like particles coming out of his when he rubbed his eyes. I'm so just in this pixel art. Like, I will admit, this is probably a larger aspect ratio than older games. Or not. But the amount of detail, like, you know, I could see him, those particles, when he rubbed his eyes, and you could see, there was something really impressive in last episode. What was it? Well, this is more obvious, but it was when I met with Abigail, and the rain, when it was hitting, when we were under the tree, there wasn't any rain because the tree was stopping the rain. And there's like, the fact that this is still pixel art, you can still tell this in gripping story. Like, you don't need these AAA games, which are fantastic. And there's, you know, they're in the shitter right now, and that's sad, and I feel for all the developers because my brother actually works in the VFX industry. So I've got some inside knowledge into, you know, that's movies, but it's all the same, and I sympathize with game devs and VFX artists and all of that. But you don't need all that money. It's nice, but you can still tell gripping stories and put as much detail in as you want, and that's really cool. And you've done a great job, Jake. This is awesome.
And then a voice drifted towards me over the dunes.
Purple, who was that?
Will! Heather?
Who the fuck's Heather? Is that his wife? Maybe she's dead. They didn't get divorced, she's dead. Ah.
But it couldn't be.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I'm here, Will. Come to me.
Her voice was just as I remembered it.
Yeah, she's dead.
I'm waiting for you.
What if she was trapped here, in this wasteland? I had to know.
Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. That's the tree! Fuck. Oh shit.
There was a structure in the distance, black stone against the red sand.
I'm waiting.
I could see a path downwards.
Don't do it, Will. What are you doing?
Will, join me. I miss you.
Whoa. The sound design in this game, if any of those award nominations, I don't know if it's been announced yet. I don't think it has. But if this game wins anything, it absolutely should win sound design.
Where are you?
Behind the gate. Behind the gate. Behind the gate. Behind the gate. Behind the gate.
Oh shit. Don't do it, Will. What the fuck? Welcome back, Will.
Ben?
It's great to see you looking healthy.
That was a close one. How did I get here?
Your guess is as good as mine. Is this now, like, the guy pretending to be Will? Like, this is present day? And Braintree saved us and took us to this guy? I'm confused. Your guess is as good as mine. Yeah, thanks.
I remember the factory in
Yeah, okay, right.
and Braintree. Am I dead?
I don't think so.
Then what is this?
Maybe it's just a place of safety. Or maybe not. I don't think it matters. You need to focus on what's next. What do you want?
I just want some answers.
The answer is inside you, Will. And I don't mean that in some after-school special way.
What do you mean?
It's in your blood. It's in your blood. And it's growing. You saw it.
What the hell is it? Tell me.
I wish I could, but the show is over.
What?
Goodbye. Is that just his knot? He's carved a diamond into his chest. Oh, fuck. Look at the table in the bottom. It's got a saw. Braintree, why? Who are you? Holy shit. How are you feeling? Take your time.
It was Braintree. There was a huge red diamond tattooed on his chest. The same diamond that Serena Challoner had been inked with. I feel like my head's going to explode. And my hand. It's... What the hell is that on the table?
Stay calm.
Get these ropes off me, Braintree.
Let's keep them on for the time being, just in case. Is he good or not? I don't know! You've been very busy, haven't you? We've been watching you with interest.
We will watch your career with great interest.
You need to let me go. Right now. Luna will be looking for me.
Maybe, but not here.
Are you going to kill me?
No, why would I? Excuse me. Excuse me again. I just need to discuss something with you. I wish you no harm. Excuse me again. very strong ropes, and you won't find a mistake in my knots.
How did I get here? I was at the Lascato prosthetics factory.
Yes, you were. That's where I found you. I stopped you from falling to your death. What else do you remember?
I can't be sure. What happened?
Now that is an interesting question. I suspect what I saw would be different to what you saw.
And what did you see?
You first, detective.
I wasn't sure if I should play his game, but I eventually decided that if he had wanted to kill me, he would have already.
That's true.
Or else he would have left me in that cursed factory. I was hallucinating. I saw a memory of the last time I was there.
1986, I believe.
Yes. There were bodies there, people who had disappeared. There were plants, red plants, growing out of them. There were roots and a tree, or something like a tree. Braintree's eyes seemed to well up.
Beautiful. He's insane.
You know all this, though, don't you?
Yes.
Was it your doing?
Me? No. Sadly not. I didn't join the Heritors until around a year ago.
The Heritors. Not a name I had heard before. It bore the typical faux mystique of a cult.
Please, don't stop there. I know there's more.
Fine. I saw a man. He was tall, in a long coat, with a top hat. He attacked me.
Is that what you remember? Are you sure that he didn't reach out to you?
I fired my gun, but I hit a tank of flammable gas.
You started the fire.
Yes, and I would do it again.
I don't think that's true.
There was a flash of something in his eyes. Disappointment? I was trying to get out, and then I saw a creature. Red, long limbs. Its eyes bled, black fluid. He smiled.
And then?
Heather. No. The journey to the Black Gate was for me to keep to myself for now. That's all.
What did you do after that, in 1986?
I ran.
Of course.
How did you know I was at the factory anyway? Were you following me?
Of course. We have been for a long time. I saw you at my house, and I saw you spill the ink on your hand. I also saw a man who was struggling to come to terms with his destiny.
There's no such thing as destiny.
I disagree. We all have our roles to play. I have had several, but today my role is to educate. I've been instructed to give you enough information to make the right choice.
What choice?
That will become clear.
This conversation certainly wasn't playing out the way I thought it would. Well, as I wasn't going anywhere, I decided to get any information I could. You said we've been watching you. Who do you mean?
Interested parties who serve the Pale Queen.
The ones with the tattoos, these Heritors.
And their benefactor.
The tall man at Lascato.
Yes.
So he survived the fire. Who is he? His clothing looked old, out of place.
Maybe is the black the one that was at the end of the demo and in the first episode. The black. Not the one I saw with Abigail, the one I saw with Drummel. The one that Drummel turned into. Is that like a charcoal burned a burned up tall man? Maybe. Also, I think the red creature and the tall man are the same. Like the one that bled black from its eyes.
Who is he? His clothing looks old, out of place. I almost laughed at myself. That had hardly been the most uncanny detail about the events of 1986, and yet... What is his name?
That is not mine to give. You will know soon enough.
What's happening to me? To my hand? What was that thing that crawled out of me?
An understandable question. Must be very shocking.
Don't patronize me.
That wasn't my intention. I apologize. Do you remember the letter?
You sent that.
I delivered it. I did not write it. It was written by the benefactor.
That was it, wasn't it? That needle infected me with something.
Infection is such an ugly word. It was a gift. A catalyst for change. One that was unexpectedly hastened when you spilled more ink on your hand at Lascado. The dosage must be carefully managed, or else the change, the abscission of the flesh, hastens beyond control. He said the thing!
Those red tendrils.
I've removed the vines and slowed the change for now.
How?
I have my ways, nothing for you to worry about. This is my role, you see. I am a gardener of sorts. The ink brings bliss, but I also can cause growth. But it also can cause growth. You aren't the first that has needed pruning.
The shed, those tools, the furnace. You've murdered people, haven't you? A flash of anger crossed his face.
I have done nothing of the sort. Would you call the pruning of a rose bush in winter to ensure clean growth in the spring murder? And who exactly has died? No one.
He was truly beyond help. What's the red ink made of? What's in it?
The ink is given to us by the benefactor. Only he knows its source.
Aren't you curious? Christ, you could be injecting people with anything.
I have faith.
Faith is trust without consequence. It's a fool's game.
Do you always do that?
What?
Reduce the wonder of this world into cold transactions? Isn't the wonder of life the fact that perception, your own feelings, are what matters?
Truth is what matters.
To you. But are you happy, detective?
What did you do to Serena Challoner?
She was given a tattoo, with the ink provided by the benefactor, as many others have. She was lost, struggling with dark thoughts, and was to be relieved of this pain through the gift provided by the ink, the connection it provides to the Pale Queen beyond the gate.
You act like it's a blessing, but it ended with her death.
She changed, but that was not intentional. The benefactor is now very careful with doses, ever since Lascado. If those who have been gifted the ink wish to ascend, they must connect to the roots of the tree, the gate between worlds. But the sight of this is too much for society to understand. The benefactor has had to weigh up the benefits of helping others with the harm that comes from discovery of our secret. Those who flower are closer to her, but the cost to others who can no longer be gifted with the ink is too high.
You want as many as possible to suffer.
To benefit, Stanhope. We are not the monsters you think we are.
You still haven't told me what happened.
Her medical records hold the answer to that. She had iron deficiency anemia, and it seems this condition was a particularly fertile ground for the growth of the roots, but they did not blossom. Instead, they grew something new, something we haven't seen before, I think. We'll remember this in future, you can be sure of that.
What do you want from me?
Me? Nothing. Honestly, I was concerned only for your welfare. It is the benefactor himself who wishes to offer you a partnership. You are truly honored.
A partnership? Are you mad? I burned everything he had to the ground.
Yes, you did. And for a time, he was consumed with understandable rage. But then he realized that being driven by spite was not true to her wishes. She calls all to her, paragon or villain. To offer an enemy the kindness he offers to his friends, that is truly honoring her.
What kindness does he wish to offer?
That depends on you. Have you seen the gate?
I stayed silent.
Well, whether you have or not, you certainly will. Beyond it lies your heart's desire. That is what he wishes to grant you. He knows the way to move beyond.
Heather? I wanted to denounce his words as madness, mumbo-jumbo concocted by weak-willed fools with inferiority complexes wishing to have power over their lives. Yet I had been there. I had seen the gate, and I had heard her voice. Let's just say for a minute that I believed any of this. What would he want from me?
He recognizes you as a man of talent. Intelligent, dogged, and meticulous. We need your help to find someone. You remember Serena Challoner?
Of course. I couldn't help myself from laughing. Of course. She's dead. You were at the scene of her murder, for Christ's sake.
You have a very narrow view of existence, Detective. That was simply a skin she left behind. A shell.
No. Serena Challoner
Has not died.
Could it be true?
She began to ascend without guidance, without connection. Wherever she is, she must be in agony.
Even if that is true, how would I find her?
Clue gained. Is Serena alive? She must be somewhere special to her. She will have lost most of her faculties and will be seeking out any comfort she can find.
She's at the bridge. Somewhere you don't know.
She was only part of our family for a short time. I barely knew her. If you agree to work with us, we would look at what you know of her to find her location and save her. In return, if you do this for her, the benefactor has agreed to meet you.
His gritted teeth showed jealousy. And if I refuse?
You will remain here for now, and I will ask the benefactor what he wishes to do with you. You will have no way of finding him. So, what'll it be, Stanhope? I can choose. I do want to talk to him.
I'll help you.
Excellent. You've made the right decision. It was a hideous organic mess. This knife, with presumably my blood on it, would be important evidence against Braintree if I decided I needed it. Iron knife added to standard inventory. So I can start taking his stuff now? I searched the shelves, but there was nothing I needed. I can take his stuff as evidence now. Braintree had made sure I was well enough to travel and had driven me back to the office, now to look for Serena. Serena and Mark were pictured in front of Cobb Bridge. Could that be where she had gone? It was worth a shot. Where else could she be?
Braintree.
Yes.
Any ideas where I should look for Serena?
Should probably have gone somewhere special to her. Perhaps you have some insight following your investigation.
What if I start to hallucinate again?
I'll make sure you get to where you need to be, Stanhope. You have my protection. So he's just waiting for me there. Let's ring some people. Let's call Abigail again. Hello?
Hi, Abby.
Hi, Dad. Are you okay?
Honestly, I have no idea.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Just stay safe.
Dad, are you in danger?
No. I just need to rest.
Have a day off, Dad. It'll do you good.
You're right. Goodbye, Abby.
Bye, Dad. Damn. I wonder if Ben answers the phone now. Hello? He does.
Ben?
Hello, Will.
What? I don't... Keep going, Will.
You were always stronger than you thought.
But it's too much. It's all too much.
Trust yourself, Will. You'll make the right decisions. Shit. Talk to Demir. Tell him about my hand. Oh, you've reached the office of Dr. Demir. I go, I'm sorry I can't take your call. Please leave a message. Call Luna. Detective Luna, I'm out. Leave a message. Okay. Call Spencer. It's the guy from the bookshop. Hello?
It's Detective Stanhope.
The man himself! How goes the case?
There's no easy answer to that.
Who cares for easy answers anyway? A better question is, I suppose, how are you?
Tired, but determined, I suppose.
Very good. As Thomas Paine would say, it is necessary to the happiness of man that he be mentally faithful to himself. Keep that in mind and you will succeed.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye, young man.
Damn, okay. Was there someone else? August 4th, 91. Woke up at Braintree's, staring at his glassy eyes. How can I write down what we said without sounding fucking insane? Blood is seething, my mind is burning. Is Serena alive? Where? Somewhere special to her. Let's go then. Let's do it. Holy shit! I decided it may be worth visiting Abdulov to see if he had any idea about how I could beat this infection that was coursing through me. Also, Braintree hinted that there was something different about Serena, something that caused the horrors I saw in her apartment. Maybe he could help me find out what that was. It may help. Okay. Well, now can we go back to Mark's apartment? I didn't mean to do that. I reckon it's going to say that. Speaking to May could have given me more of an idea of where Serene Shallow may be. However, when I checked the gallery, I found that she had gone to visit her family. I had to try something else. I had no reason to go there. I used my time wisely. I had no reason to go there. I go to my apartment. Try the TV. CDC are still refusing to comment on why they have cordoned off the Ashfield morgue, but a spokesperson has said that they hope to make a statement tomorrow. What? Is he dead? In other news, a historian in Scotland has uncovered diaries that claim to point out the potential injury point. Is Tamir dead? No. Not Tamir. Don't fucking do that to me. The morgue was locked down, and crawling with CDC operatives, I couldn't see Abdulov anywhere. Can I help you, sir? This area is now restricted.
Stanhope, APD. I'm looking for Dr. Abdulov. Is he here?
You can't go in, sir.
Is he here?
He's here, but you may want to brace yourself. You can look through the window, but that's all, until we can work out what the infection is. Oh, fuck. No, man. I knew it. When he rang us and he said that he got a prick on the finger as well. Oh, fuck, man. Tamir, my friend, was dead. A waxy smile stretched across his face. He'd been infected by the ropes he had been dissecting. Was I similarly contagious? Was this the fate that awaited me? I needed to find a way to end this. Is that it? Can I talk to you? crazy. That's really sad, actually. Josiah? Has that always been his name? Have I been reading his name wrong this entire time? Alright, let's go to the bridge. Oh, it's Mark!
There's nothing down here for you, buddy. Walk away. So it wasn't just Serena that was still alive. I recognized the man in front of me from the Polaroid. Mark Torrance. It doesn't matter how you know me. You need to get lost, man. I'm sick, real sick, and I think it's contagious.
We can help you.
Ha! No way, man. There's no coming back from this. My arm is almost gone. I could see the writhing of roots from under his coat. His face was flushed with swellings of blood. I have the same problem, my friend. Believe me, I will do everything I can to help you. Man, I don't even know you. My name's Detective Stanhope. We're looking for Serena. What?
Is she here?
I ain't saying nothing, man. I think you found Serena in pain in her apartment, and I think you wanted to help her. How do you know all this? Let's say I have an idea about what you've gone through. I need you to tell me what happened. We're here to help you. Tears welled up in the man's eyes, long held back. Okay.
I got one right! That worked really well. Another cinematic.
I went to see Serena on Thursday night. Like 9 p.m. or something. I hadn't heard from her in a couple of days, and she wasn't answering her calls.
She'd given me a key for her apartment button. She'd given me a key... Oh, because she's on the top floor, like the button in the elevator. She'd given me a key for her apartment button in the elevator, so I was able to let myself in. Right.
When I got in there, I could hear sounds above me from her bedroom. Sort of scraping, moaning. I thought she was cheating and I almost fucking left. Maybe if I had, then I wouldn't have ended up like this.
Oh, he got infected from her.
I charged up there, ready to say my piece, but then when I opened the door, I saw... Take your time.
That's even more gruesome. Holy fuck.
Serena's body was strung up on the wall. She was cut up, man. Dead and gone. Like she'd burst. The sound wasn't coming from her. It was coming from something on the floor.
The fuck is that? I can't even see it properly.
Something curled up, huge, red and purple. And it called out my name, man. It called out my name. Ooh! And then it came towards me. I was terrified, man.
That's Serena?
I stumbled and fell down the stairs.
That's Serena.
The thing followed me. Not walking, not crawling, just...
That's a human eyeball.
I'd broken a picture frame when I fell.
That's the glass.
So I grabbed at the glass, picked up a piece, and tried to stab the thing.
Oh, and it left through the vent. Ah, it's all coming together.
It spilled blood all over me and let out this howl before it scraped away and went into the vents.
Scrabbled away, sorry.
And then I ran. I went the back ways home, staying out of sight.
and he was covered in blood, and he spat the thing out in the sink.
Why didn't you go to the cops? Who the fuck would believe a guy like me? I didn't know what to do. I just wanted to get clean. My hand had been cut from the glass, and the blood from the thing. The cuts were already itching.
There you go.
When I washed myself, the cut didn't look right. There was string, something. I felt hot, sick, just wrong. You didn't try to get medical attention? Nah, man. No insurance. And anyway, I knew the cops would be after me when they found Serena. So I needed to just get gone. Only place I could think about hiding out was under here. Me and Serena used to smoke pot here and chat shit, falling asleep next to the river. I know it's dumb. Not at all. And she was here when I got here. She called my name again, reached towards me, and I realized, man, it was her. Somehow that thing was Serena. She had wanted me to help her, and I had stabbed her. How could it be her? I don't know, man, but I am telling you, it's like her body was a cocoon, and this thing was the butterfly. That's the best I can describe it. Oh, shit. But I'm telling you, it's her. It's Serena. And whatever changed her is changing me. I can feel it crawling around inside me. It's always moving. And I'm dying. I know I'm dying. Are you in pain? I can't tell. It's like my body ain't mine no more. I gotta stay alive for her.
Serena?
Yeah. She's here, and I know I need to protect her.
Hey, my camera died. So this next bit will be a little, just some voice acting audition from me, I guess. But it'll be back once I start going through all the different endings. My camera will turn back on. So sorry about that.
Stanhope, do you see? This is what happens if the ink is diluted and spread by someone other than the benefactor. This is what we need to stop, or it'll spread. What the hell are you talking about, cop? We'll help you, Mark, and her. How? We need to see her first. Okay, but just you, Trenchcoat. She's terrified as it is. The uniform stays here, I don't trust him.
Me neither.
Mark, it's okay, I can wait. You check it out.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, I needed to use my screwdriver. There was a fuse loose. I thought it was blown, but luckily that rarely happens. I pushed it back into place. Nice. I don't like this sound. Oh no. Oh, that's just graffiti. I thought that was her. Oh shit. Oh, it's huge!
I didn't know what to say.
Oh my god.
If I had to describe what I was seeing to another person, I wouldn't even know where to begin. I tried to cling to the hope she wasn't in too much pain, but tragically, it was almost a certainty that she was in agony.
Do I talk to her, or do I just need to see her? What the fuck?
Serena? I'm sorry, it's not Mark. My name's Will.
Why did that? What was that jump scare?
Can you understand me?
Oh, I think I got jump scared from her saying Mark's name. I think that's what it was. You've seen Serena?
Yes.
You gotta help her. We will.
Braintree, the way she is now, what's left of her, what can we do?
I intend to burn her.
Shit. There was no emotion in his features. It was as if he had decided on what meal he was going to have. You said you could help her.
That is the most that can be done for her, and for the rest of Ashfield. Without a connection to the roots, she will never ascend. She will continue to live in physical agony, tied to a form between two worlds. Mark's condition is testament to what will happen if she can be allowed to exist, if her blood is not purged. Neither of them can be allowed near others, or this will spread out of control.
Fuck you, man! I won't let you do anything to her, or me!
Stay where you are.
Braintree, drop it!
Oh, fuck. Show him, Torrance. Show him what you have become.
Fuck you!
Take off the blanket. Well, yeah, I was expecting that.
Happy, you son of a bitch?
You know what needs to be done, Stanhope. Make the right choice. Fuck. Nice! I've never seen this in a point and click before. Like shooting or anything. Maybe in Indiana Jones, but I don't remember really how that worked. I'm infected as well. So even if I shoot Mark, I'm still going around with it. So I really don't know. The tall man's gonna come after me. And Braintree can help me. Like, I might go insane without him. Oh my god. I'm gonna kill Braintree. Because I think... Probably not. I'm hoping I can help Mark, somehow. By helping myself.
Good riddance. Oh god, what did we do to deserve this shit? No idea, my friend. I'm going to call an ambulance and CDC. I don't want to become a lab rat, man. I know that, but I don't know how to fix this, so we've got to try anything we can. I hope you're right. Braintree had dropped a letter. It was written in delicate cursive script. Carmine's books, midnight. I look forward to meeting you again. It had to be from the benefactor. I looked at the fleshy leaves that were consuming Torrance, staring directly into my own future if I didn't do something. Tell the paramedics what happened here. Wait, you aren't waiting for them? There's something I need to do. Good luck, Torrance. I hope it works out.
You too, man. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, you're waiting.
That evening, the rain finally ended. The air had developed a chill, rolling off the riverbanks and across the countryside. I knew where I had to go. 100 questions clamored for attention in my mind. Was Braintree right? Would I be able to stop whatever was growing within me? Was Heather somehow alive, trapped beyond the gate? Was entertaining that question an indication of how far I had gone? What was I going to do when I met the benefactor? And then I realized, in the end, the only question that mattered was this. Was I happy?
Oh shit. Lucas is swaying. I don't like that. He's swaying like that actress.
You came. He said you would. He always knows. So you're a part of this cult? This is no cult, it's a church. You're struggling to understand, aren't you? Don't fucking patronize me. Not my intention at all. No, not at all. I want to help you, my friend. We'll see. This poison, this ink, do you know what it does to people? Oh yes, it brings happiness. It makes people change. Only if they wish it. I myself have been given the ink, yet I prefer not to blossom. Interesting. There are too many books still to read, you see. When the time comes that I am satisfied, I will join the roots and blossom. For the moment, I am happy to delay that gratification. Besides, I must help others to experience this gift. Where is he? Where's the benefactor? Below. You have been invited. You are so lucky, my friend. Lucky? Is that what you call it? Oh, my boy, you have no idea. I'm leaving. Bless you, my friend. Bless you. Yikes.
So he did know Serena, and he just pretended not to when I questioned him about it. That puppet's still fucking creepy. Okay. Very dark. Me no likey.
It would probably fall apart if I touched it. The shelf was water damaged and sagging under the weight of moldy books.
I'm gonna take it really slowly.
I didn't want to move the bricks and potentially bring them down on my head. Besides, I could get through just fine. The wall had been damaged and revealed a previously hidden area. The chains were very old and more rust than metal now. Who had been chained here, and why?
Oh, I can see more. I don't like it. Oh shit. It's turning into the place. It's turning into the red I don't know. Abscission world. What do you even call it? A glowing pit. A glowing pit is what you would call it. That makes total sense. Absolutely. No worries. Oh, it's a statue. Jesus Christ. It's fucking huge! I thought I was going to get bigger as I walked through.
It was a huge stone statue of a familiar silhouette. A depiction of organic fusion, plant and flesh melded into an unholy avatar.
There he is. Oh shit! Of course! I was wondering where he was actually. It's Spencer.
Detective William Stanhope, thank you for coming. Spencer McGregor. It's beautiful, isn't it? As majestic as the one that was burned at Lascato. I know you must have many questions. There is time enough for all of them. For my part, I have just one question that I will ask when the time is right. So ask, and I will answer. I've had enough of riddles. Tell me who you are. My name is Spencer McGregor. I was born in a small town in Massachusetts in 1843 to a poor but kind family. I worked hard to improve their lot, you can be sure of that.
I was fortunate enough to grow up in both the industrial and the New England revolutions. Business nourished my family, and literature nourished my soul.
1843. Do you expect me to believe this?
All I can do is present the truth. It is up to you if you wish to believe it. Oh shit, another cinematic. As the years passed, my businesses continued to thrive. I met my Clara, and we married in the spring of 1871. When she revealed that I was to be a father, I found a new meaning to happiness. And then, when both of them perished during childbirth, shit, man, a new meaning of despair. Rough. That is when I first began to look for an escape. I devoted more and more time to my studies, devouring every book that I could get my hands on, the rarer the better. When I bought Dreams of the Pale Queen by Hector Rufus from an auction in New York, I knew that I had found something very special. As my French was passable at best, this is the book that we could have got from from Huma Ying. But I chose the wrong option, so she didn't give it to us. As my French was passable at best, I asked my good friend Anton Carmine, the original owner of the bookshop above us, to translate it. He began to dream of the far garden, the red lands where she waits, and the black gate. I can only assume that the book was written with this same ink that now courses through your veins. Wow.
What is it?
The ink? It's a sap, my friend. Sap born from the trees that grow within that realm. That's really cool. And if you dream long enough, you are able to bring something back. Carmine broke off a root and awoke with it in his hand. There's the do-do-do-do, there's the theme. He was eager to have companions on his journey, so he invited me for dinner, took the sap and mixed it with wine and fed it to me. That night I dreamed of my Clara again, but this dream was so vivid, so real that all I wished was to remain there. I had found happiness again. Carmine and I discussed the next steps, as were outlined in the original Dreams of the Pale Queen. Carmine was convinced that if we were exposed to enough of the sap, our physical forms would blossom, and our consciousness would pass over onto the Red Lands. It would have been so simple for me to agree to this plan, but with such a gift, should we really seek to keep it all to ourselves? If we moved on, would anyone ever discover this secret again? I asked for more time to consider, but Carmine's mind was made up, despite the fact that he was leaving his own wife and child behind. Whatever he had seen in the Red Lands was truly his heart's desire, and he would not be deterred. This hunger drove him to madness. Fearing that I would try to stop him, he attacked me. Well, I have never been a man to whom violence came easily, and he was able to overpower me. He chained him up in the cellar. I thought he would kill me, but something stayed his hand. Probably stayed his hand. He still wished for me to blossom, so he chained me in the cellar until the process could be completed, and walled us in to make sure that my screaming could not be heard. Jesus Christ. This is badass. He changed before my eyes, binding with the root. Is he the tree? Whoa. The root sought me out, begging me to join with him, but something held me in place. Whoa. It was the iron in the chains, binding me to this world. I could not ascend. That's the iron. She had an iron deficiency in her blood. Oh, so she was iron deficient. Serena was iron deficient, so the infection took her over quicker. Interesting. Eventually the roots changed, rooted, and died. And yet, due to the sap, I could not die. It coursed through me over the years, changed me, filled me. I became the blood of the tree, trapped in a world that had forgotten me. In the bookshop above me, the Carmine family line moved on, generation after generation. Wow. I remained there trapped, until floodwaters finally freed me. Two brothers, Larry and Vincent Lascato, were sent down by Lucas Carmine, Anton's grandson, to assess the damage. They found me delirious, floating in the water. Thinking that I had been trapped by the man who had hired them, they rushed to free me. I felt the power course through my veins as soon as the iron was gone. Whoa! I showed my saviors the secret that had kept me alive. I granted them a glimpse of the Crimson Garden. Cool name! In return, they told me of their world, of this unkind future that I found myself stranded in. I became saddened to learn that society still left behind its poorest, the least fortunate. I vowed to lead these poor souls to their happiness. This meant that I had to resist ascending myself, as I needed to be the guide that would lead others to the far garden. The Crimson Garden. That's awesome. The Lascato brothers told me of an abandoned factory that had been left to them by their father. It would serve as a church, a place for my acolytes, the deserving, to go through the necessary changes in peace. But you destroyed it all. Fucking hell. This is awesome. It took me many years to heal from the flames. Yeah, that's him charred and like flayed. That's awesome. I wonder what the black one was though. Maybe that's just a footman. It took me many years to heal from the flames, and anger burned in my heart. I clawed at the earth, digging out these tunnels over the following years, creating a new church, hidden from those that would harm us. I begged my queen for the strength to enact my revenge. Oh! Abigail! I saw the queen with Abigail. Right. But she spoke to me. She spoke of forgiveness, and that you had only done what you had thought was right to save others. And what kind of monster would I be if I had not listened? And that was why I gave her gift. My blood to you, my former enemy. Right. You did all this as a gift? I am here to usher others to a heaven, and in doing so I deny myself that wonder. I know you think that I am nothing but a beast, but that could not be further from the truth. I offer you the hand of friendship. Why the hell would I accept after all that has happened, after you poisoned me? Because I offer you what was lost. My blood is in your veins. I know of your wife, of her life being cut short. The Pale Queen could give her back to you. Impossible. Stanhope, I have never lied to you, not once. And if I accept, I will help you to blossom, and you will find happiness once again. It is time for you to choose. Oh shit. Is this the end? Can I save here? Let's go. End game. Save. I think I'm not falling for this shit. And I'm gonna shoot him. I think this is saying I can shoot him and then I can try and cut the vines out of my wrist. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. And then he might get pissed off and it'll be a really dramatic ending and that'll be awesome.
You know what? Fuck you. You say you're helping people, but you treat them like children. People have the right to choose their own lives, even if they choose misery. You're going to pay for what you've done. Now get your damn hands up.
So be it. Oh shit. Oh shit! It's not going to do anything.
Pathetic.
Awesome.
After everything you were given, you throw it all away. I had such hopes. I could feel the vines constricting around me. I could barely breathe. I needed to think of something quickly.
Iron knife. Did I do it?
I managed to pull the iron knife from my pocket and swung my arm towards the creature that stood before me.
Oh shit!
An otherworldly, visceral scream erupted from the thing's mouth.
Are you ready? I'm gonna try it.
McGregor fell to the floor, his eyes frozen, his life pouring from what was left of his twisted body.
Ooh, he is really tall.
As the blood drained from his corpse, the roots that surrounded me and the tree before me began to rot and die. I ran as fast as I could, climbing up through those monstrous caves and back into the cellar. It was over. But then my head began to swim.
Shit.
Oh, damn. Whatever was inside me was drawing new life from my body.
Oh no. He's gonna die there?
The infection was deep, but I wouldn't let it win. I would not give up. Not after everything I had been through.
Is he gonna cut his hand off? That's not what I thought was gonna happen. Oh shit. I'm so sorry, Stanhope.
There was only one thing I could think of.
He's gonna cut his hand off.
I returned to that hideous cavern, pulled the knife from McGregor's head, cleaned it as best I could, and got to work.
He cut his arm off. Dad?
Abby, what time is it?
It's about 6. How are you?
Tired, I think. Or maybe relaxed. I'm glad you're here.
I wanted to know. wanted to know what happened, Dad. You've lost an arm. Detective Luna won't tell me anything.
You wouldn't believe me even if I told you.
Dad.
But that doesn't mean that you don't deserve to know. You're old enough to make up your own mind.
Thank you.
I'm so hungry. Did I miss dinner?
It's 6 in the morning, Dad. That's not a sunset, it's a sunrise.
Well then, let's talk until breakfast and see how far we get.
Aww. Wow. That was a nice ending. Apart from completely losing your right arm. What a roller coaster. Let's try and load the end game again. Oh, it did work! Awesome. Let's get all the endings then. Let's do this one. I think this is just shooting him without cutting my hand off.
Of course I want Heather back. I loved and still love her with all my heart. But our marriage was over long before she died. She is not mine to have. And it would not be right to bring her back. This tree, your powers, they shouldn't exist in this world. And it's up to me to stop you.
It is different.
There was no way out. This infection could not be allowed to leave this cellar. Abigail. I'm sorry.
Would anyone like to say any words? Luna, I would. I've knew Will Stanhope for many years. He was one of the best detectives, one of the best people that I have ever known. I wish he'd had more time. I can't pretend to know what he was going through at the end, but I know that whatever he did, he would have done it for the right reasons. Abigail, Luna, Hume Ying, who else is here? That's all I recognize. Thank you. Abigail? I don't know what to say. Say anything you want, he was your father. I'm sorry. I wish our last talk had been longer. I wish I'd known you better. I wish there was a point to wishing. Goodbye, Dad. I love you. Damn. Okay. Let's load it again. Let's find Heather. Oh, it doesn't let you do that. No, that wasn't me. That wouldn't be right. Huh. And join him.
Ever since Heather died, I've been lost. And I could accept your offer to try and find her and myself. But how long would that last? And why? Yes? Why should I be the only one who gets this blessing? I saw the man's eyes welling up with tears. Please, help me then. Let us usher the gift of the Pale Queen into this world together.
Opens the fucking door to the... Wow. She's huge. Oh, shit.
Thank you for coming.
It's okay. You said you wanted to talk?
To apologize.
Alright.
I should have been there for you more. Heather's death, she left you as much as she left me. I threw myself into my work because it's easier than talking. I thought life was that simple. Follow the rules, get the result. But I know it isn't like that now. You have to try, and you have to keep it, and you have to keep on trying, and it may never get better. But you keep trying.
Dad.
Please let me try to be a father again.
I don't know what to say.
Say whatever you want, that's your right.
Yes.
Thank you, Abby.
So what now? Shall we go for a walk?
That sounds good, but first, I just had one more question. Abby, are you happy?
Damn. That'll bring a close to this Abscission series. Much longer episode this time, so I appreciate if you've stuck around to the very end. This game is fantastic. I do think, I will say actually, I think the Braintree twist was fantastic. But making McGregor the tall man, I think we needed more time with McGregor. And like, he gave us his phone number and he was sort of a friend to lean on, which helped the twist a little bit because, you know, we started to trust him through the phone calls. But then it turns out we didn't have to trust him at all. So that helped a little bit with the twist, but I think if there was a bigger part of the investigation in the middle that was like a red herring and led us the wrong way, and we had more time to be friends with him in person, and we had to go back to the bookshop to investigate a book or something, like a different book, I think that would have made that twist a little better, because I cared much less that McGregor was the tall man. And like, this, it doesn't make sense, which is why it wasn't, but like if Luna was the tall man or something like that, that just because we've known her longer, that could have been better. So I just wish we had more time with McGregor before the reveal, so that it was more impactful. But it was still impactful, don't get me wrong, but it could have been more, I feel. I really liked the flashback. That was awesome. I didn't expect that. And the fact that we were playing... Like, I was expecting exposition. I definitely preferred the flashback. But it was also, as well as working as exposition, getting us the Loscado history, it also just, you know, was also working through the main story. Because in the present day, we were hallucinating and we were walking through the factory. So that was pretty cool. Some really cool stuff. We've definitely missed quite a few things, because the bottle of whiskey is still in our inventory. There's heaps of stuff still in the inventory that we never used. So there's... I'm really curious what that fourth ending is. I will probably come back to this, but for now, I think this overall 5-6 hour marathon is enough. I'm satisfied. I think my canon ending is the arm chop, the chopping our arm off, amputating ourselves. That was, as unfortunate as it is, that was the best ending. I do think that Mark, we sort of just forgot about him in the very end. He could have been wrapped up a bit better, depending on what the player does, obviously, but when I chose not to kill him, and then we cut our own arm off, but then what happened to Mark, you know? Like, he was detained by the CDC, but then we didn't hear anything about it otherwise. But let's just pretend that the CDC cured him. That'd be nice. This was the most meaty episode, definitely. I'm very, very pleased with this game. I'm very happy for you, Jake, that These awards are very well deserved. Whether you win them or not, the nomination, you know, something to be proud of, definitely. Sound design's fantastic, music's amazing, animation looks great. This is a very good looking game. Thank you all for sticking around with me. Thanks for solving this mystery with me. I've had a lot of fun. There was a few comments on my a few videos ago about some game suggestions, so I might pick that up. And my brother's fiance also gave me some suggestions about similar stuff. And there's also a new game from Beyond Boulines, which they're working on. So I'll give that demo a go as well. But for now, Abscission's done. That's the end. Bye.